Hey everybody, what's up? This is Reese here from C Manga, and welcome to my review of Area D Chapter 71, Hamelin Twins 5. So, you know what? My prediction, it was completely 100% off, Nothing that I was kind of like predicting even happened, which I'm kind of surprised about. So yeah, Soul, she ended up succeeding. Obviously, I thought she was going to kind of like, not exactly fail, but pass out and be hurt after. Well, yeah, either way, she's completely fine. She got all the soldiers to like drop all their weapons, but it kind of didn't work on Jiga, which really actually does kind of surprise me a bit. It's like this isn't exactly the first time that this type of thing's happened. She's always able to kind of like get through these altered because obviously she's like what the top prison guard there, so she must have some. I don't know. She's really weird because like Soul's calming song didn't affect her whatsoever. So from that, I kind of only speculate two things really, which is basically she was either super calm to begin with, therefore it would have no effect on it anyway, or she is in fact an altered herself, which is kind of a bit strange. But yeah, she could have some sort of like cancelling ability, which means altered abilities don't actually work on her. She's got some sort of nullifying field around her. I don't know. It could be anything at this point. But yeah, basically a call from home base pretty much saved them all. Jiga, she was ready to cut Soul in half, even with Jin trying to shield her. It's kind of actually funny, that if that call never came through, Jiga pretty much would have just sliced through both of them. It's like both of them dead. She didn't care, kid or no kid, don't matter. So yeah, the call basically was saying keep Jin alive, and to make matters even worse with that call, the Ubermesh Union they've begun to take over, starting with Kaido's old area, the East. So now Jin and Goz pretty much being detained, but not before Jin passes on and like an important task to Satoru. Probably I don't know what it could be. I'm guessing it's something like, oh yeah, gather up everyone to kind of like break me out, and then we're gonna go do this thing, or gather everyone together so we can defeat the Umesh. It's something along those lines. Why he's entrusting it to Satoru, I don't really know. Maybe it's because he's the only one that's there. Um, so yeah, final part of the chapter is basically Jin asking Jiga and the giant and the guards, sorry, asking Jiga and the guards to join up, join force with them so they can take down the Ubermesh Union, who he's suspecting is now actually become even stronger than the actual guards themselves. Like, they've just become too powerful for him to handle. So with a little union like that, they'll be able to take them out once and for all. But it's really weird, man. It's like I must admit, I do not know where the series is going now, because I would have thought like defeating the Ubermesh is going to be the end of it, and if they all kind of join up and do defeat him together, then I don't know where it will go after they defeat him. It's like, I mean, once the Ubermesh are gone, who the heck are the main villains going to be? Unless they do a whole thing of like, oh yeah, they defeat the Ubermesh Union, but what's his name? Jin's brother. Completely forgotten his name. Ray. Yeah, that Ray kind of like runs off and vanishes to somewhere else, and then they got to go chase after them. Then they're kind of tasked with hunting him down, kind of prison break like, well, reverse prison break. But yeah, I don't know. I can't really see Jin's team hunting down altered around, in the normal world. It just doesn't really seem right. The whole point in Area D is the fact that it's the prison island itself. Um, but yeah, it's going to be kind of weird because obviously once they defeat the Ubermesh Union, Jin probably he'll be in charge. The new hero of the island. There'll probably be peace and everything. So really, I don't know who'll be powerful enough to rise up, because like seriously, Jin has defeated all the leaders of each of the areas. So it's going to be kind of weird for someone else to rise up to take on that mantle, even though Jin defeated the previous boss, which means they would have to be stronger. Yeah, it's one of the weird time skip type things. So yeah, either way, the next arc is gonna pretty much have like Satoru taking a little bit of the main role at the beginning, obviously while Jin's detained. Obviously until we kind of found out what the hell's gonna be going on with that. That's gonna be a bit of a different change. It's gonna be a different change in pace. And seriously, where the hell is Mika? It really frustrates me that they've kind of like completely forgotten about her. It's like she was captured as well, wasn't she? So why haven't they tried to save her? I'm guessing that Mika's probably with Ray at the moment, but still, it's like no one's showing any signs of concern towards trying to save her. It's a bit weird. So yeah, that pretty much ends it from me, guys. This chapter here, nice little wrap up to the arc. Nice little kind of like, opening into what the new arc's going to be like. Obviously, everyone taking down the Ubermesh Union. Obviously, now that Goz has been defeated. So, yeah, I guess just sit back, wait, and enjoy the ride. I guess, you know. So yeah, like I said, that ends it from me, guys. You know the usual. Let me know what you thought about this chapter with your comments below. As usual, enjoy the video, give it a little thumbs up, helps out a lot, and don't forget to check out the other stuff we've done on the channel. So I'll see you next time.